Why is mixed martial arts the best system of self-defense? All martial arts are not created equal. Without a doubt, proven many times over, mixed martial arts has risen to the top. No other system is even a close second. If you are already a practitioner or educated on the subject, this video isn't for you. The video is for someone seeking real self-defense skills either for themselves, a spouse, or their child, and has no idea the difference between a traditional martial art such as Taekwondo, Karate, Kung Fu, and MMA. I'm not meaning to insult those systems of martial arts, and it's not even necessarily the art itself. It's the way it's practiced. I still stand by the previous, of all things being equal, MMA is still head and shoulders above the rest. But traditional martial arts could be way more effective if it wasn't so watered down via capitalism. I mean, the irony is I love America, I love capitalism, but some corporations and systems have run amok. And amok, traditional martial arts has surely run. Facts are only proven through testing and experimenting to prove validity, and traditional martial arts has zero proving ground and is based solely on stories, legend, and hearsay. Some styles of traditional martial arts, such as internal arts as Tai Chi, Kung Fu, Bagua, etc., have no testing ground at all. Other traditional martial arts styles have point tournaments that have come to resemble a game of tag. This isn't meant to insult, just stating a fact. Akin to saying a smartphone is more advanced than a Nokia flip phone. Not a reality-based argument could be made right there. But people still argue that their art is too deadly for competition, which is nonsense. Without going into too much detail, MMA works because it is pressure tested against resistant opponents. In fact, that resistance-based training is the litmus test that separates theoretical training from factual training. That is why resistance-based martial arts such as Muay Thai, kickboxing, boxing, wrestling, jiu-jitsu, judo, and sambo have risen to the top. When practitioners compete or live train with each other, they are using that art in its entirety with the intent of subduing or making the other person quit, tap, pin, KO, pass out, etc. Comparatively, other arts, even a step above TMA, such as Kempo, Krav Maga, Jeet Kune Do, Kali, Eskrima, have a better grip on self-defense and are a bit more practical, but they still don't train with resistance. In fact, most practitioners of these styles will tell you that they can't because they will maim and kill the opponent. Again, this is theory and not factual. They think they will kill or maim. They have been told they will kill or maim. Mostly they perform a flowing set of strikes around a stagnant punch or a one strike while they perform 20 on a still opponent in a choreographed pattern akin to a movie. Many of these arts competed in the early UFCs, only to be rendered helpless. I also have hundreds and hundreds of hours of tapes where these arts are getting demoed by combative arts. The only exception I can think of is the Dog Brothers full contact stick fighting. Those matches are called Gathering of the Pack. Even those matches you will see Muay Thai, Jiu-Jitsu, and other resistance-based arts being incorporated with the stick. Also, their form of stick fighting has been boiled down to basics and barely resembles the fancy trapping and flow drills of traditional Kali or Eskrima. Are there benefits to non-resistance-based martial arts? You bet. Discipline, balance, physical fitness, hand-eye coordination, etc. The list goes on. But if you only have a few hours a week to dedicate to self-defense training, make sure every minute counts training in a proven system of self-defense. You may never want to receive head contact or suffer being slammed into the earth. However, that doesn't mean you can't become skilled in a reality-based martial art you can practice at a comfortable level. When checking out an MMA facility, make sure they train all kinds of people in a professional environment. Taking classes should be challenging, but not a fight for your life. Of course, all this rant is meant to educate the regular person who's interested in self-defense with only a few hours a week to spare. To compete, now that is a different animal where your training will go to a whole different level, very challenging and uncomfortable for sure. Thanks for listening, and if you ever want to check us out for 30 days free, just text 30 days to 952-457-7743.